So just tell me you're not trying. Just like,
yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I could be trying harder.
You're not trying at all. I'm just saying, not trying harder. I'm saying you could be trying, period, because you're not.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know how you think you're trying at all, though.
Like, just have a foundation to build off of. So making sure, like, legally I'm good, and making sure, like, my branding makes sense and my messaging makes sense and things like that.
So it takes 6 years to make sure your legal stuff is correct?
No, it shouldn't.
Are you trying to build the company?
Yes.
How?
How am I trying to build it?
You know that's the question I'm asking. Yo, when people ask, like, re-ask the question, it's just, I just need time to think right now. I need a minute. Okay, so I'll ask the question again, so it gives you a little more time to think, okay?
Okay.
How are you actively trying to build this company? You suck, your business sucks, and you'll never be successful. How many people paid you $5,000? You ever lied to anybody? Okay, real quick. Anything you see in here? It's over, bro. What's your belief system? You're married, yes, to a woman, or you let your wife wear pants? When I ask you for something and you don't give it to me, are you knowing that you're lying to me?
Lying?
You cannot move being this comfortable. But you be in the crib and your drawers just like, hey, yo. My job is to make you fail. My job is to make you quit. My job is to make you cry. But if you survive it, success is on the other side. All right, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
I'm happy to be here. What's your name?
Iana. My name's
Iana. How you spell it?
IANNAH.
Iana. Okay.
Yes.
Is that are you named after Iana Vance?
No,
Vance Lane?
I'm named after my dad. His name is Ian.
His name is Iana?
Ian.
Oh, Ian.
Yeah.
Oh, Ian, Iana.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I was going to name my daughter Davida.
Oh, okay.
Davida. A nasty name. Oh, yeah, it's cute. No problem.
It's cute.
Okay, so you're an entrepreneur, I take it?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so tell us about it.
Yes, so I am a agency
Stop
owner.
fidgeting.
Okay.
Stop being nervous. Relax. Come on, breathe.
Okay.
Breathe. Breathe in. And out. Okay. All right, cool. Okay, go ahead.
I'm an agency owner. My agency name is Bag Lady Branding Agency, where we do event branding, experiential marketing, and billboard campaigns. I'm in like a new phase where I'm transitioning from just like the typical graphic design and building into an agency.
So you started as a graphic designer.
Yeah.
And now you're building out an agency.
Yeah.
Tell me about the agency.
Yeah. So eventually I want to hire people to like expound on ideas with me. So I don't want to just be the only one doing it. I want to hire other women that are creative and create.
Just other women?
Right now, yeah, other women. I don't see a lot of Black women in the creative agency space, so yeah.
Okay. So only Black women can work for you?
Right now, yes.
You know that's illegal, right?
Really? How? How is that illegal?
It's discrimination.
Well, it is discrimination. Well, I didn't think about it like that, honestly.
It's illegal.
But I do want to like put other Black women on.
As you should.
Yeah.
You should.
But I don't want to discriminate though. Yeah.
And why only Black women?
Because I don't see a lot of us in the creative agency space.
That's the only reason?
Yes.
There's a lot of other types of people that aren't in the creative space.
Yeah, Black and brown people. They're not necessarily like African Americans, but yeah.
Right. So that's your mission?
Yes. To
give people jobs?
Yes.
So that they don't start their own agency?
No, not necessarily. I don't look at it like that.
You wouldn't? I'm just, so, and I'm just giving a little pushback because I'm trying to understand, like, when people say I'm only hiring a specific group of people, what that means. And we want to give each other opportunities. Like, let me think. I only hired black people to work for me. I only have black people on staff, but not because I only hire black people.
Right.
I got one person, he's not black. But my objective is to build something big and sustainable. We'll give black people opportunity. But let's say, for instance, there's a black woman that's not that good. They show up late, and there's not executing. And there's another woman, white woman, that could really service your clients, and you pay them the same. You'd say you choose the black woman just 'cause.
No.
But you definitely wouldn't hire the white woman. Right?
I just want like our women to, get the same opportunities. I feel like they, the white women always get like, opportunity. So.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in this scenario, because you have two people that are qualified to work for your agency, are you saying you would choose the black woman who is not as proficient? And I'm not saying all black people like that. I'm just giving an example.
Yeah, just an example, yeah.
That's not really as qualified as this other person who happens to be another nationality. You would hire the black woman because she's black.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's what I just.
I mean, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what I just said, but
yeah,
it doesn't sound like effective or efficient. So
it's not.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that that we can't find excellence as black people. I'm just trying to understand. Again, I have all black people on my staff, and we love it.
Right.
But it's not because my mission was to only hire black people.
Yeah. Okay. It just happened to be.
My mission is to inspire us for sure, because I am you. And if I accomplish something, I'm letting you know it's okay for you to accomplish it too. You can do this thing. This conversation is about that, but I thought it'd be a good conversation to have, especially as an entrepreneur and you're trying to build something.
Right.
What I've found is that when I start putting a bias on the work, it's harder for me to build it because I'm focused on the wrong thing.
Right. Okay.
Which we want to empower. Listen, me saying this might get me canceled. You understand? I'm putting it all on the line for you. You understand?
Yeah.
But because there's so many, like, especially as a beginning entrepreneur, the main thing is building the thing, building the company, building the business so that the business operates effectively.
Right.
But when we have to introduce all these other factors into it, it makes it a little more challenging. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying you shouldn't hire all, well, I am saying because that's illegal. So the young lady who was on the hot seat before, she has a all-female rideshare company.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean that men don't work for the company. So a man could work for the company, but she just wants the drivers to be women.
Okay,
right? And then I started asking hard questions like, all right, well, how do you manage transgenders?
Yeah.
And how do you manage people who identify as white or black? This is not why we came. It was a good conversation though. We're gonna move on because I can see you're clearly uncomfortable. Okay, so the agency is to help business owners brand their businesses.
Well, specifically events. So like.
Specifically events.
Yeah, like conferences, festivals.
What conferences have you done?
I haven't done any.
Okay.
Yet, but I've done a music festival a few years ago.
What did you do for the music festival?
I did their overall branding, the whole branding for it. And
when you say overall branding, what do you mean?
So I developed their the look and feel of the event, and then all of like the collateral for the event. So like social media posts, signage for the actual event, literally everything, posters.
You did the logo?
Stage design. Yeah.
So you designed the logo. You did all the decor?
Yeah, all the decor, the stage design.
All by yourself, or you had a team?
No, I did it all by myself.
No, you didn't.
It was a lot. Yeah, I did.
No, you did. How big was the event?
It was like a smaller music festival. So it was like maybe like 300 to 500 people.
So you did the logo yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You got the banners done by yourself.
Yeah.
You did all of the decor for the event, whether it was pipe and drape, building the stage.
Well, it wasn't that big of a
You
festival.
got pictures?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, let me see. Actually, so that everybody else can see it. Is it on your Instagram?
Yes.
Okay. What is...
Well, actually, it's on my website. I think you'll see, like, you could see it better on there.
Look, man, I see y'all enjoying the episode, but entrepreneurship is tough, as you can see. But if you want to make more money, get more information, and really have more support, you need a community, okay? Morning Meetup is a community that I've started 6 years ago, where every single morning I'm talking to a group of entrepreneurs, giving them more information, giving them support, and teaching them how to make more money, how to grow their business, okay? We have a book club that you need to be a part of. We have meetups that you need to be a part of. The missing link is connection to not only a coach, but a community, okay? You don't have to join every single morning, okay? But if you wake up this morning, you know that we are there Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, okay? Join our book club. You don't have to speak. You could be quiet. You don't have to have your camera on, but the more you're on, you want people to see your face and connect with us, okay? The morning meetup will get you more money, more information, and more support this year, 2024, okay? So it's only $497 for the entire year. That's 250 calls with the community teaching you how to do this thing called entrepreneurship, okay? So if this interview resonates with you at any point and you say, yo, you know what? The way he's talking to him or the way he's talking to her, I need him to talk to me like that. Well, join us every single morning. And quiet as kept, most of the people that are on the hot seat come from the Morning Meetup community. You all get priority, all right? So go to themorningmeetup.com. Let's get back to the episode. What's your website?
www.bagladybranding.com.
Bagladybranding.com. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. This you?
Yes.
It's a really nice picture.
Thank you.
That's nice. I can see you understand branding. Clients as seen in. Okay. So your client. Okay. All right. I am Iana. Okay. Where's the event at?
So you would go to the service, the portfolio page. Sorry.
Am I going to services?
No. Go to, hold on.
On the little drop down thing.
Our work.
Our work. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
And then you see where it says Foreign Nights Music Festival.
Foreign Nights Music Festival. Okay. Okay.
And so the last two pictures, those are like just mock-ups, but everything else I designed.
That you designed that stage?
Yeah, so that's a mock-up, but the stage didn't look like that. I just did it as a mock-up.
Got it.
But we did have
But do you have pictures from the actual event?
No, I don't.
They have pictures of the event.
Yeah, they do.
Where at?
On
Instagram?
I don't think so. They haven't posted it. And if they did, they probably took it down.
I'm curious to know how it looked.
Mm-hmm.
Because for one person, creating the visuals, you know, you could have had a bunch of time to create the visuals and all that kind of stuff,
mm-hmm.
but actually getting the banners printed and
yeah.
the setup and all the decor, was it inside or outside?
It was inside, yeah.
All the decor, you did it by yourself. You didn't have anybody else to help you?
Yeah, like I did it, all the design by myself.
How long did it take you to set? But okay, you didn't set up all the stuff though, right?
No.
Okay,
I just did the design.
Just the design.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay,
mm-hmm.
good. I want to see it. I want to they didn't post anything from the event yet?
This was like a few years ago, like in 2018.
Hold on. How long have you been on the business?
So I officially 2 years, but I've always done design.
You designed the one event
mm-hmm.
6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't done one since?
I mean, I do flyers for events. I just did one
But
recently.
your branding agency, branding an event.
Mm-hmm. I just did this one.
Oh, so you did a flyer?
Yeah, she had a flyer and then some other designs to go with it.
A flyer?
And then she had social media graphics.
And social media graphics.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 years ago, we did an event.
Mm-hmm.
And for the last 6 years, you've been doing flyers.
Mm-hmm.
But your agency brands events.
Yes. So that's where I'm leaning into. So originally started off as a graphic designer, and I did like
Are you trying to build the company?
Yes.
How?
How am I trying to build it?
You know that's the question I'm asking. Yeah. When people ask, like re-ask the question, it's just I just need time to think right now. I need a minute. Okay, so I'll ask the question again, so it gives you a little more time to think. Okay.
Okay.
How are you actively trying to build this company?
Well, first I focused on like the foundation, and so how I got to the point of where I wanted to do event branding is just finding.
I'm sorry, real quick. I'm asking a different question.
Okay.
How are you trying to build this company?
How?
You're not.
No.
Are you telling me you're not?
I feel like I am.
Okay, just tell me what you do to build this company.
I don't have like the steps.
You know what this sounds like? If someone said to me, hey, how are you actively trying to be a good father?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I mean, like you married?
No.
You dating?
No.
When was the last time you dated somebody? Like a serious relationship?
A long time ago.
A long time ago? Why?
I don't know.
He's not in the streets? Now, do you get out to?
Not really.
No? Do you want to date?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Mm-hmm.
What's your preference?
What do you mean?
What's your preference? Like, what do you...
I like men.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta ask. I just can't assume.
Yeah.
Let me not go down that direction. Because I'm going to use an example, but you may not understand the example of someone that's just not trying, and you could feel that someone's not trying because you can't come up with an answer.
Yeah.
Or some sort of activity that shows you're trying.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see nothing wrong with that?
Yeah, it could be a waste of time.
You feel like this is a waste of time?
No.
Why?
Because I want it to work, and I feel like, I mean, for the past few years, I don't feel like I've been trying as hard as I could be.
Or at all?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So I could be trying a lot harder, honestly. Good. I feel that I could.
Good. I just want to know how you think you're trying at all, though, right now.
I'm trying to get the foundation set for sure.
What does that mean?
First, like just have a foundation to build off of. So making sure like legally I'm good, and making sure like my branding makes sense and my messaging makes sense and things like that. So
it takes 6 years to make sure your legal stuff is correct?
No, it shouldn't.
Do you believe you're building a foundation actively?
Yeah.
You can't. You can't believe that.
I do.
What? Okay, just tell me, when you're saying you're building a foundation, making sure I'm legally protected. Mm-hmm. Well, are you filing your trademark?
I already did.
You did?
Somebody did it for me.
Okay, so you have the trademark.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not trying to lay a foundation of legal protection because you already filed the trademark. What else are you laying a foundation of? You said like making sure your messaging is correct, right?
And branding, yeah.
But you're the branding expert.
Right.
So you're telling me it takes 6 years for you to brand. I don't want you to do my event if it takes you 6 years to brand your company.
No. I mean, I've had a lot of changes, and moments where I wasn't inspired. So it's taking me a little bit longer.
So what if I hire you to do an event? Am I running the risk of you not being inspired?
No.
Are you sure? That's what it sounds
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I'm sure, but no, that's
You're just not trying.
Yeah.
I think you're a talented person, but you're simply not even attempting to build this company.
Okay.
And it's not that you don't know what to do. Or do you think you don't know?
Sometimes I feel like I don't know.
Okay, let's test that theory.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's say, for instance, you were really serious about branding this company.
Mm-hmm.
What would be some daily activity that you would do to brand this company and build this company and get clients?
Marketing.
What do you mean?
Just putting myself out there, making sure people know what I do.
Okay. How would you make sure people know what you do?
Networking, or posting on Instagram or on social media in general.
Okay. How would you network?
Go to networking events.
Oh.
Go out more.
So one step, if you were really trying to build this company, you're saying you would go out more and you talk to people and tell them what you do.
Right.
How else would you build this business?
Social media. Well, Instagram is where like most of my
and what's your Instagram page?
Bag Lady Branding. That's where
Bag Lady Branding.
Yeah.
Bag Lady Branding. Okay.
That's where most of like my audience is. So posting on there a lot more often.
Okay. And so you're telling me that you've been laying a foundation. The last post you made was 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And actually had nothing to do with branding. It was about Jay-Z and the Book of Hove.
Well, I posted that because it relates to experiential marketing. So I just gave my
2 months ago.
Yeah.
So just tell me you're not trying. Just like,
yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I could be trying harder.
You're not trying at all. I'm just saying, not trying harder. I'm saying you could be trying, period, because you're not.
Okay.
And I didn't even give you any answers on what you should do.
Right.
You gave you the answers. You're like, yo, if I was really trying, I'd go out to networking events. I'd post more than once every 2.5 months on social media.
Right.
Because you said that's where my audience is.
Right.
You work a job? You have to. You do, right? Where do you work?
At Delta.
At Delta? Flight agent? Flight?
I work at the airport.
Doing what?
The ramp.
Oh, okay. You make good money?
It's okay.
It's all right, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Delta's a good company to work for. You travel a lot?
Yeah.
So you use that companion pass. You be outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You single? You got kids?
No.
No kids? Live by yourself?
Yeah.
You're not struggling financially?
No.
Yeah. That's why you're not trying. You live a pretty cool life. Where you be traveling to?
A little bit of everywhere.
Yeah, a little bit everywhere.
Went to Europe and
Europe, okay.
a lot of places in the U.S.
Come on, man. Get that experience. You are living life to the fullest.
Yeah.
And that's a challenge.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to try. It doesn't matter whether you post every day or every 2.5 months. You're still going to travel, and you're still going to get your money. You're still going to experience life, and you're still going to go to Europe, and you're still going to crisscross the United States with your buddy pass or your companion pass or whatever that's called. Did you sell your other companion pass? You kept it?
We
You
can't
didn't give it to
sell
nobody?
them.
Oh, you can't sell them. Did you give it to somebody? One of your loved ones?
Yeah, my friend.
Your friend? Oh, so your friend, a guy or a girl?
A girl.
Oh. Hey, listen, when it expires, that next goal, We give it to a man. We gonna give it to a man that can travel with us. Man, your life is just a little too comfortable. You're satisfied. And you probably still get flyer gigs every now and again, right?
Yeah.
So you make some.
I get clients every now.
So you be getting clients.
Mm-hmm.
Why you need to be doing events? You make good money from your job. You could travel, and you got money coming in on the side doing graphics.
I feel more alive when I'm doing like event branding.
So you ain't felt alive.
Yeah. Like
for 6 years.
This past
you ain't been alive since
this past
6
event
years.
that I did, I just showed you. I really enjoyed doing that.
6 years ago.
No, the one I just showed you. But
you
the
didn't
block
do the
party.
event. You did you did like the flyer.
Yeah.
And some social media posts. You didn't do the event.
Yeah.
You did some flyers. And now you're calling yourself a branding agency, and you're not. You make flyers.
Mm-hmm.
I can find you on Fiverr.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make you feel. Yes, I am trying to make you feel bad. Because the challenge, man, there's so many talented people in this world that aren't utilizing their talent. Mm-hmm. And maybe it's because Delta has afforded you a life that you don't need to escape from.
I need it, No,
you don't. You love this. You love the life that you live because you're not doing anything about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it really, really takes something to hurt really bad for us to do something about our lives. But here's what's cool about you. You don't have to. And it doesn't seem like you have like this burning desire to get out of your situation or a burning desire to build something. It's cool to say, I want to give Black women opportunities, but do you really? Mm-hmm. It's not a driving force for you.
I could be making more money for sure.
I'm sorry?
I could be making more money for sure.
We all could.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, even your initial mission to give Black people opportunity, it's just something to say.
Right.
You don't mean it. You don't care about these Black women who need opportunities.
I do.
No, you don't. If you did, you'd be trying hard to build this company. If that's a real mission for you. But it's not a mission. You would be out at every single event, and you wouldn't be crisscrossing the country just to go hang out with your friends or go experience life. You'd be going to all these events and say, hey, who did the branding? Let me do it next year.
Yeah.
But you're not doing that because you don't care about Black women.
I do care. What?
Is that?
No.
Is it too harsh? Reese, am I being too harsh? No? Yeah, 6 years ago. You ain't cared about Black women for 6 years.
About Black women. No. Not 6 years. No.
So why aren't we going to do these events that we're going to get? And that particular event, you took it all to yourself. You ain't outsourced no other Black women, nothing. Mm-hmm. What are we going to do? Are we going to get serious or what?
We need to start
trying. What does trying look like?
Networking.
Okay. You know anybody that's doing any events coming up?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
I've DM'd her on Instagram.
Who?
She runs Black Girls in Media.
Black girl, who is that?
Tasha, I think her name is Tasha.
Okay.
I DM'd her just to see, shoot my shot. Mm-hmm. And she responded.
What'd she say?
She said possibly, and then she told me to follow up with an email.
So, when did you DM her?
Like in December.
Did you do let me see the email follow-up. Did you do the follow-up email?
Yeah.
Okay. And what happened? What'd you say?
And she emailed me back and said that she'll keep me in the loop, or just keep me in there when they start planning. Keep me in mind, basically.
They're not going to keep you in mind.
Really?
No. It's over with.
Oh my God.
You are, in doing an event, you may be the furthest thing from their mind.
Oh my gosh.
Did you send her your portfolio?
Yeah.
Okay. And she said she liked it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I sent her
I want you to get a little more aggressive. Mm-hmm. And we can't hang our hat on one person either. There should be 10 people that you're reaching out to. The way we build something is the focus is the work and not the outcome. If we do enough work, we will get an outcome if we care. Which means we need to find all the events that are coming up and all. I'm promoting like Podcast Summit. Have you saw it?
Yes.
I've been going hard with that joint, right? You don't think your graphics are better than mine? They are? That's why you hit me up.
I don't know.
Because you don't care.
No.
You was in Europe when you saw it. You're like, oh, that's what's up. That's cute.
No,
we got to do the work. We got to do the work before we call ourselves an agency. Right now, you are a flyer maker.
Oh, no.
And I want to take you from flyer maker to an actual, somebody open the door for Kenny? From a flyer maker to an actual agency, a branding agency. Now, the challenge is you don't have a whole lot of examples right now.
Right.
Which means we need to go get some. Whether this is paid or not.
Yeah, right.
You need to brand an entire event and really, really like blow it out the window so that you can have something new and fresh. So that when I'm doing an event here, I'm saying, yo, I need her to do my branding.
Right.
So we got to do the work. Because you're not doing it, right?
Right.
Okay. The first step, what is the first step for you?
Network. So reach out to people who have events coming up.
Okay.
And
when you go to the networking event, what are you going to do?
Introduce myself and what I do, and ask them if they need event branding for.
All right, let's try it. You meet me somewhere. I say, hey, my name is David. What's your name?
Iana.
Huh?
Iana.
Hey, Iana. What do you do?
I'm I'm Iana. I am a creative director and designer. I do branding for events.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. So how much you charge for branding? Or
it depends on the scale of the event.
Okay.
And what you need, honestly. Yeah.
Okay. I got an event coming up. I do need branding. What's some of the stuff that you offer?
So we offer the events look and feel. So the logo, the color palettes, the main graphic, social media graphics, banners, so event signage, merch, event merch. Yeah.
Is that the energy that you're going to give at the event?
No.
Okay. Give me the energy you give at an event.
So I'm Iana. I am the creative director and designer at Bag Lady Branding Agency, where we do event branding, experiential marketing, and billboard campaigns. I see that you have an event coming up. I can offer services to better the look and feel of your event. That includes logos, flyers, the color palettes.
Hold on. Are you saying like the branding of my event doesn't look good right now?
It could be better.
So you can make it better?
Yes, I can make it better.
Okay. I like that. That was a good answer, actually. That was really, really good. So the work of it can't be happenstance. What I would like for you to do is to go on Eventbrite and look at all these events that's coming up and start reaching out to the host or the administrator or whatever, the organizer.
Okay.
And start doing that.
Okay.
And also maybe reach out to people who do events that you've seen they do event, but they
Like
don't
a
have one coming
curator.
up right now.
Yeah. Okay.
And you need to reach out to as many event planners as possible. And you need to go to all these event venues and talk to those people about being added to the preferred vendor list.
Right.
Because if somebody's doing an event, they're going to need branding.
Right.
I just don't feel like you're still going to do the work. Like,
I am.
you got to fly. Yeah, for sure. She's flying out tonight. Do you really have a passion for this, or it's just a...
No, I have a passion for it for sure.
What makes you say that?
I enjoy doing it, and I know that I can make an impact while doing it.
Okay. How do you make an impact by doing?
Well, inspiring people. So the clients I have worked with, they like get inspired by working with me, or yeah.
What's the problem that you solve?
Problem that I solve.
You don't solve a problem?
No, I do. I just have to think about it.
This is just it. I don't want you to have to think about a problem that you solve.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
This needs to be like embedded in your heart, in your mind. Like the branding of an event determines the success or the failure of the event.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's where I was getting to. So it helps like with the attendees, like how many attendees you have, and it helps secure sponsorships, like having like a good brand, a nice landing page. So, yeah.
Okay, put all that together and sell me on why I need to do that. Use you.
Yeah. So our event branding helps secure partnerships when it comes to getting sponsorships for your events, and it also makes your event more attractive to future attendees.
Have you gotten a sponsorship for an event?
That very first one I did, yes.
How much?
It wasn't monetary. It was more like I forgot what it was, but they had like a few sponsors.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. It's just when I hear you talk,
mm-hmm.
I don't feel anything. I don't feel like this is something that you absolutely love, and I think it's really important to develop that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're talking to me about Podcast Summit,
right?
It's not. Yeah, I think people should start a podcast because, there's a lot of podcasts and you could grow your brand because I think it helps and you could get a sponsorship or ad. I'm not saying you have to jump out of character, but there's something that if I talk to you long enough about, I will feel that.
Right.
But it's not events right now. And it's not branding and graphics. Because I would try to find the thing that's in your heart that you would almost argue with me about. Branding ain't it. I don't know what it is yet. Do you know what it is?
Well,
like you say you're passionate
agency,
about doing it. It's no. There's no way you can convince me that you're passionate about an agency that you haven't even attempted to build. You can't convince me about that. How often do you travel?
I try to. Well, I haven't been anywhere recently, but I go places pretty often. Yeah.
Why though?
I just enjoy learning about like other cities and countries and stuff.
I mean, it's not traveling to me. It's all the same, just a different location. Same people, just different. You might be dressed differently.
Yeah.
Different music. You feel passionate about traveling?
I enjoy it.
Not passionate though.
No.
There are some people that are so passionate about traveling. When I tell them I don't like to travel, they get all up in arms about me experiencing and how am I going to tell my kids about different parts of the world and all kind of weird stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like it though. But there are some people that are super passionate about it. I'm trying to find the thing. It's not this agency though.
Really?
I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know. You think so, but what's the last thing you argued about?
I don't like arguing.
Or got into a debate about?
I don't like.
Or had to stand your ground on your opinion. You felt really strongly about it. Nothing? You need to find something.
Okay.
I was just talking to Reese the other day, trying to figure out what is that thing that drives you. Like, what is the thing? He's trying to figure it out too, right, Reese? Trying to figure it out. But at least he's trying to figure it out.
Right.
At least he's not fooling himself to say, oh, I'm super passionate about Women. At least he's not saying I'm super passionate about something and there's no evidence of it.
Right.
Passion is something that nobody has to tell you to do or inspire you or motivate you to do or think about or talk about.
Yeah.
And I believe, honestly, if we had this conversation 6 years from now, you wouldn't have done an event for the last 12 years. Because there's nothing driving you to get out of bed. Mm-hmm. And maybe, not wishing this on you, but maybe, sometimes when people's back is against the wall, they begin to fight. Mm-hmm. So one of the worst things that could happen, which could double as one of the best things that could happen to you, is you lose that job.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, this would be terrible.
Yeah.
You don't got no reason to fight. Mm-hmm. There's nothing you need to fight for. And that is 100% okay. If you are living the life that you desire, this is comfortable for you, I'm telling, there are some people who would love to be in your position. They're high-level entrepreneurs, but because they're in this act of just going, mm-hmm. It's so draining. They don't know how to turn it off. Their dreams become nightmares because they're haunting them, and they can't stop pursuing something. And whenever they get the thing, it's never enough. Then they get more, and it's not enough. And because they have so much stuff, they don't know where to turn. Because I thought if I got all this stuff, I'd be happy, but I'm not. I'm still not happy. Mm-hmm. So what do I do now? There are some people that would love to be in your position to have peace, mm-hmm. and not have this pesky ambition. Mm-hmm. So ambition is dangerous, even for me.
Yeah.
I sometimes wish I wasn't as ambitious. I wish sometimes that my mind would shut off and I could enjoy a life of I go to work, do what I do, come home, mm-hmm. and chill. I manage my finances. I got a little nest egg. I'm saving for the future, got my retirement and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes I wish I was one of those people because I probably spend more time doing church activities and stuff. Mm-hmm. I would. But it's this pesky ambition. And I think you're satisfied. And my goal isn't to convince you to not be satisfied with where you are right now. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with your life unless there's something wrong with it to you.
Yeah, it could be better.
It could be better. Mm-hmm. Could be a lot worse though, right?
True. Yeah, it could be worse too. Yeah.
Well, what does a better life look like for you?
Being able to help my family.
So you can't help your family right now?
I mean, I could try, but it is not the help I.
Which family exactly?
Just my immediate family.
Like
I have a nephew, and
okay.
So I want to be able to. He's younger, so I want to be able to take him on trips and do.
And you don't have the finances to do that right now, right?
No.
Are you passionate about helping your nephew?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
What evidence do you have to show me that you're passionate about that?
I don't have any.
I know. But when I talk to you 6 months from now, I'm going to ask you the same question. You're going to be like, yo, I've been reaching out to event players. I've been really building my business because my goal is to take him on 3 trips a month, and I take some of the money from my events and I put it to the side, and we stack that money, or I use that money to make sure my nephew has experiences, because nobody in my family ever got a chance to experience what the world is outside of our backyard, outside of our town, outside of our city. Mm-hmm. In 6 months, you're going to give me that advice. You're going to give me that answer.
Yeah.
And you got to stop being so selfish, because you are selfish. Mm-hmm. You're enjoying your life, and your life provides for you, but nobody else. This is one of the things I really struggled with, man. I thought $100,000 a year was the most selfish goal ever, because that afforded me a really good life.
Yeah.
But I still couldn't really do for my mom like that. I never got a chance to send my dad a bag. Mm. And I regret that. He passed away. My mom and dad passed away, but my I never got a chance to pay my father back for all that he's done for me. Our whole life together, it was me taking. Take. Never gave anything. The last few years of my mom's life, I was able to, like, we turned the tide. It was like give, because I didn't want to take anymore.
Right.
So I was able to give, but my dad, he passed while I was working at the Cheesecake Factory, and I never got a chance to really, really pursue paying him back. It's interesting how you have siblings.
Yeah.
How many?
2.
You have 2 siblings, so it's 3 of y'all. Are your parents still together?
No.
Who raised y'all?
My dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Kinda,
yeah. It was like, well, yeah, mostly my dad.
Mostly your dad. He raised all of y'all. What was your mom doing?
I don't know.
Really? You don't know her?
No, I know her. I just don't know what was going on. Yeah.
Okay. It's interesting how one parent, in your case, your dad. It's interesting how one parent can raise 3 children, but those 3 children can't go back and take care of that one parent.
Right.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
Like, why is it? Why do you think that is?
Guess we're just not there yet.
Children are selfish. We take from our parents, and then once we get older, we're worried about ourselves, and we make enough money to take care of us. And if we have kids, we got to take care of the kids, but we're not going back to repay those parents. It's just the way of life. It's how life is. People are inherently selfish. They never think to pay back the person that helped them, namely our parents. That's ridiculous. You and your sister should like have some sort of burning desire to go build something, so at least we can make sure, hey, Dad, we ain't have to work for 16, 17, 18 years. We owe you at least next 16, 17, 18 years collectively. But nobody thinks like that. They think about taking care of themselves. I didn't see that. But the only problem is I wasn't serious enough, fast enough. It clicked later. I'm like hustling and grinding. I left my job 2012 and started doing a couple things, but it didn't. I wasn't serious fast enough. How old are you?
28.
It's time.
Yeah.
It's time to go build something and build it really, really big because you have a responsibility. So you're going to build this agency, or are you still going to be a flyer designer?
No, I want to build this agency.
Okay. What are the steps? What are we going to do today to do that?
So I'm actually going to a networking event tonight.
Okay.
So that's step 1. Reach out to more people that's having events coming up and seeing if I can do the branding. Post on social media more.
How often on social media?
Every day, or every realistically 3 days a week. But if I could do every day, that would be ideal.
Good. Okay. You could do every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Sometimes I just don't know what to post, to be honest. Like,
okay,
I don't.
Good. We're going to get somewhere. What do you think you should be posting?
So usually it's like I'm posting my work, but since I haven't been doing like the event branding, I could like make up events and post them. Like it'd be like faux work. So I had that in mind. And then the benefits of having a good event branding for your event. Yeah.
You lied to me.
What?
You lied to me.
No.
You did lie to me.
I said I don't know what to post?
Yeah.
Well, I just thought of this like recently, but.
Which means you lied to me. Am I right?
I said sometimes I don't know.
Kenny, right? Post. Like she said, I don't know what to post. And I said, well, what should you post? And she came up with a whole bunch of stuff she should post.
I said sometimes I don't know what to post.
She lied to me, right? I didn't give her no answers, right? I didn't tell you what you should post. You came up with some stuff you should post.
But are those like effective? Like, do those sound like good ideas?
What do you think?
They sound like good ideas to me, but like. But
Sure. No, it's a bad idea. You're an event brander. No, you shouldn't post examples of good events and bad events. You shouldn't post what an event should look like. You shouldn't. You shouldn't come up with this idea of an event around food tasting and create some sort of mock-up branding and post that as an example. You shouldn't do that because there might be some people that reach out and say, yo, I thought about this idea. Let's work together. You definitely shouldn't post that kind of stuff. Come on, you do know you're creative, right?
yeah, right.
Do know you're brilliant, right? So I can't have you say that ever again. Because now you're scaring me. Like I come to you with an event like, yo, I want to do this event. And you're like, well, I don't know what you should post. You wouldn't tell me that as a client.
No, I wouldn't.
So you lied to me.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
yes,
like.
okay,
that's
great.
What it sounds like.
Great. Because I don't want you to lie to me again. So when I said you lied to me, you told me the truth that yes, you lied to me. You know what to do. Now we just got to do it.
Right.
Okay? So in a few months, I need to see that you picked up another client. You know, if you pick up one client within this month, you've done more in a month than you have in 6 years, and I believe you can do it.
Yeah, for sure.
This young lady came on here, and her video is still going viral. And she made $1,000 in a year. I'm gonna say like a year, right? And then she gave me an update after that interview. She made $1,000 in a month.
Oh, wow.
Incredible, right?
Yeah.
That's going to happen for you, right?
Yes.
Go get you I don't care if it's paid or not. You ain't doing nothing else.
Yeah, right.
So I don't care if it's paid or not. Just go secure an event, do the branding, at least so you can update the website. Make sense? I want you to be at the event, getting the photos of your own and videos of people next to your branding and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Cool?
Yes. Thank you.
Was this helpful?
Yeah, it was really helpful. Thank you.
Okay. All right, let's make it happen.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. If you like the video that you just watched, click this one. You're going to like this one, maybe even more. Click it right now. Yeah, and this, you know what, this is probably going to be helpful too, because people see the clips that I post on Instagram, and they're like, yo, he's such a bully. But the whole thing is really nice. It's like
it's
a good,
it's helpful.
it's just I pull the worst possible clips.